Hello and welcome back to the Reap and Rise Roadmap. I'm Dr. Catherine Muyeba, lifestyle psychiatrist, and I work with professional women who are absolutely brilliant at managing their careers, their businesses, their teams, and their households. But behind the scenes are quietly exhausted. And I'm delighted to share with you the heart behind Reaping Women and our Reap and Rise roadmap. So if you're a woman who gives wholeheartedly to your career, your family, your responsibilities, and yet quietly feel as though you are losing parts of yourself in the process, then this message is for you. For many women, success comes at an invisible cost. On the outside, life may appear accomplished and well managed. Targets are being met, expectations fulfilled, and responsibilities carried with strength and grace. Yet internally, there can be that quiet exhaustion, the emotional depletion, and the lingering sense of disconnection from oneself. I understand this deeply, both professionally and personally. Reaping Women was created to address this hidden burnout and to offer women a pathway not merely to survive, but to truly thrive. It is an empowering space where women can intentionally pause, reflect, reset, and rise. And one quote that has profoundly shaped this work comes from Anne Lamott. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, and that includes you. And just how true is that? In our relentless pursuit of achievement, we can often forget that rest is not weakness and reflection is not failure. Pausing to recharge, nurture ourselves, and grow intentionally is not indulgent, but rather it is necessary. And at the core of Reaping Women is a simple but profound belief. You might want to write this down, actually. True happiness is flourishing, not merely achieving. And let that sink in for a minute. So for too long, many women have measured success, solely through accomplishments, titles, responsibilities, or productivity. Yet, achievement without well-being often leaves us depleted. And my goal is to help women move from simply surviving the demands of life to living with intentionality, vibrancy, and wholeness. And true flourishing requires attention in the 6 interconnected areas of life. And by that, I mean, physical well-being, mental well-being, spiritual growth, relational health, vocational purpose, financial well-being. These dimensions are deeply connected. And when one is struggling, you see the impact on the other. It is difficult to flourish fully when one area thrives and the other is neglected. You may be succeeding professionally and financially, yet feel physically exhausted, emotionally overwhelmed, or spiritually depleted. And balance is not about perfection or equal distribution of time. Rather, it is about intentionally nurturing the whole person. So why am I doing this work? Well, my passion for helping people thrive began early in my life while growing up in Lusaka, Zambia. I always knew I wanted to dedicate my life to supporting others in having a full and abundant life. And today, I bring over 25 years of clinical experience to this work as a consultant psychiatrist in the north of England. And throughout my career, I have worked across communities, hospitals, and prisons, supporting adults and children, young people, and families through mental health challenges, emotional distress, and substance misuse. And over the years, I have witnessed burnout, stress, emotional fatigue, and overwhelm from every possible angle. And alongside my work in psychiatry, I also practice as an adult ADHD specialist, supporting both men and women in understanding and navigating neurodiversity. I'm a certified lifestyle physician recognized by the International Board of Lifestyle Medicine, which allows me to integrate evidence-based approaches to holistic well-being in all my work. And along with that Beyond my professional roles, I'm a wife of over 3 decades, a mother of 2 adult children, and actively involved in pastoral leadership within my church community. So, like many women, I understand the realities of balancing multiple responsibilities, the expectations, and competing demands. So, I know what it means to care deeply for others while learning not to neglect oneself. So the Reap and Rise roadmap emerged both from my professional experiences and my personal reflections. It is a practical, structured framework designed to help women stop placing their own growth and well-being at the bottom of that list. The journey follows 4 intentional steps. We reflect, where we understand honestly where you are right now. And then we envision, clarify where you genuinely desire to be. We then analyze, we identify the barriers, the patterns, and challenges that may be holding you back. And then we plan, creating intentional, practical next steps. And that's the foundation. And then we rise, confidently stepping into growth, purpose, and flourishing. Rising involves actionable steps that we integrate into daily life. And this process offers women clarity, direction, and the confidence to move forward intentionally. So to complement the journey, I developed the Cheers Lifestyle Tracker, grounded in my work as a lifestyle physician. This daily tool helps women build sustainable habits, strengthen intentional living, and engage consistently in small but meaningful practices that support long-term well-being. Because transformation rarely happens overnight. It happens through small intentional actions repeated consistently over time, one change at a time. So in what way can you engage in Reaping Women? Well, if this resonates with you, there are several ways in which you can begin your journey. So number 1, the Reaping Women community, a free and supportive community of like-minded women where you can access practical tools, encouragement, guidance, and shared learning. And number 2, you can buy the Reaping Woman book or access it on Audible. It's a resource designed to help women navigate challenges, grow in self-awareness, and develop resilience through practical insights and reflection. And number 3 is the Reap and Rise Life Audit. And this is for the woman seeking deeper transformation. And this offers personalized one-to-one coaching and group workshops designed to support meaningful growth, clarity, and intentional change. And in addition, members can access expert-led masterclasses and live teaching sessions covering relevant and important topics such as, but not limited to, burnout recovery, emotional resilience, workplace well-being, navigating neurodiversity and helpful behaviors and addictions, sustainable lifestyle habits, and making the most of our modern technology, and other topics depending on need. And these will be accompanied by guided reflections and practical tools and workbooks designed to help women create lasting change. So as you reflect today, I want to leave you with an important question. What season of life are you currently in? Are you merely surviving the demands of this season, or are you ready to begin flourishing intentionally? And at Reaping Women, our mission is to help women move beyond the exhaustion and rediscover strength, purpose, joy, and wholeness. So I encourage you to take a moment today to pause, to reflect on your own journey and consider what your next step might be. Because your well-being matters. And perhaps this may be your season to reap and rise. You are welcome to join us. You can find more information through the Ask Dr. Kathy resource that was created to help you navigate towards your next step. You can find the link in the bio. And please note that this is for educational purposes only and not intended as crisis management or to replace your doctor. So until next week, see you on the inside.